The main thing to remember is to be aware of your surrounding, always. Always use your core so you're not flailing around with your upper body. Also, when you have someone behind you, strike the groin first. Grabbing the face is really good. You just hold on to the face. Boom, you just grab on and push it back.
However you wind up in the clinch, hopefully you get in here and you can control the head, okay? You get into this Muay Thai clinch. So the three basic targets are obviously body, okay? You have leg. You can attack the side of the body with the round knees, or you have knee to the face, okay? With the knee to the face or the head, you wanna make sure you're pulling your target down so you can drive the knee up and in, okay? I don't wanna extend myself and try to come up too high, so I'd rather pull the head down and then bring the knee up to the face. So again, your three targets, you can knee to the thigh, you can knee to the front of the body, side of the body, and then you got knees to the head. Okay, make sure you keep that plumb position, keep them locked in. And those are three basic knees from the Muay Thai clinch.
Now stick around for some valuable tips and tricks on how to do these better. Alright, so once you're comfortable with basic elbow and knee strikes, it's very important to set them up properly so you can actually use them in a fight and be able to chain them together with fluidity. And that's what the purpose of this video is for. So you should be already comfortable with your basic elbow strikes. Check out our basic elbow video in the cards above, as well as basic knee strikes. You can check that one out as well. So the first one, jab, flying knee. So for this one, exceptionally, when you're gonna be jabbing, you're gonna be lowering your back hand a little bit so you can throw it up and jump with more power. So the person has to move back on your jab so you're not open to a counter attack. So jab, lower the backhand, then jump up, throw that hand up and swing it back with power. So as you thrust your hips forward to land your flying knee. So we saw this in the basic knee video. You should be comfortable with the flying knee already. So once again, jab, lower your backhand, throw it up and thrust your hips forward, throw your hand back as you throw your knee strike in the air. Number two, very similar, a little bit more tricky, jab, cross, flying switch knee. So for this, jab, cross. On the cross, you will be lowering your backhand so you can use that hand to jump up higher. So you will want your opponent to move back on your cross so you can land your flying switch knee. So here, jab, cross, lower your backhand, then throw your back leg up and your lead hand up at the same time. In midair, you're gonna be throwing your lead hand back as you switch your knees and thrust your hips forward to land the knee on the target and then land safely on your feet. Once again, a little bit faster, jab, cross, lower the backhand, jump up, throw your hand in the air, throw your back knee in the air, switch in midair, switch your hands and knees, thrust your hips forward, land on the target, and go back on your feet. Number three, very sneaky, slip in to back up elbow, cross. So for this one, you're assuming the person is attacking you, you're gonna be slipping the punch here to one side. At the same time, it's very important to bring your shoulder up to protect your chin. Your backhand protects as well. From here, your arm is gonna be folded against your body and you're gonna do a back up elbow, hitting straight underneath the chin here and moving your body forward as you do it so you can reach your target. And right away, the person is gonna be stunned a little bit, is gonna be probably moving his head back. Then whether he's knocked out or not, you follow up with a cross immediately to land on the target to finish the job if it's not done already. Once again, slip in, back up elbow right underneath the chin to cross. Number four, also another sneaky one, the missed jab to spinning side elbow. So here you're gonna wait for the person to do head movements. So if the person is constantly slipping your jab, you're gonna notice that pattern. And when he does, you're gonna step across the center line at the same time as you throw your jab. So you will be hiding your step with your punch. Step across and then immediately turn around, eyes on target, back side elbow right on the bridge of the nose, and then recover your fighting stance. Once again, jab, the person slips, you step across the center line at the same time, immediately turn around, look at your target, backside elbow, right in the face. Number five, trapping the hands to side elbow, backside elbow, up elbow. So for this one, you're gonna make contact with your lead hand on the opponent's lead hand. You're gonna switch it off to your backhand, bring your elbow over the top in a horizontal motion with the side elbow, come back in the other direction with a backside elbow, and right away split the guard going from the bottom up with an up elbow right underneath the chin. Once again, a little bit faster, make contact with the lead hand, switch it off to the backhand, side elbow to the side of the face, backside elbow to the other side, and coming from the bottom, up elbow right underneath the chin. Number six, from the clinch, side knee to the leg, side knee to the body, up knee to the face, and back down elbow to the back of the head. So for this one, it's gonna be easier if you have double head control. You're gonna start by hitting low with the knee to the side of the leg, the outside of the leg. Then immediately switch your hips, open it up, bring your foot underneath, protect your groin. Side knee here to the ribs. Right away, switch your stance, throw your leg back, bring the head down, up knee to the head. And as he's low, you keep him low and you go finish it off with a back elbow to the back of the head. Be careful with that one. That can create permanent damage on the central nervous system. So only use it if you must. Once again, a little bit faster from the clinch. Side knee to the leg, side knee to the body, up knee to the face, and back down elbow to the back of the head. Number 7 is also going to use a variation of the clinch. So straight lead, spear elbow defensively, side elbow, grab the outside of the head, pull the opponent down into a side knee to the body. So for this one, it's going to be most effective when the person is throwing a hook. You're going to turtle up and block that hook, but at the same time hit with the tip of your elbow with a spear defensive elbow right in the face. Right away follow up with your backhand side elbow to the side of the face. Grab the outside of the neck and head and the body. Pull the person down into your side knee here, right to the body like so. Once again, a little bit faster. So turtle block, spear elbow, side elbow, grab the outside, pull him down onto your side knee to the body. Number 8, using rotation, up elbow to back up elbow to spinning back fist on your way out. So for this one, you're gonna step in and go for an up elbow right underneath the chin. Right away, pursue your momentum, protect the back of your neck, and go for a back up elbow to the body because it's gonna be open. And on your way up, you twist back the other way and land a spinning back fist to the side of the head. Once again, a little bit faster, step in, up elbow with the lead, turn around, back up elbow to the body, spin back around, spinning back fist to the side of the head. And number 9, also using rotation, but the other way around this time, up elbow to down elbow to spinning down elbow. So for this one, you're gonna start with an up elbow with the backhand, go underneath the chin like so. Then right away follow it up with a down elbow with the lead hand, here on the bridge of the nose ideally. Even if that misses, you follow right away, step across the center line, turn, tilt your head to one side, and right away from the top down, back down elbow to the bridge of the nose, and recover your stance. Once again, a little bit faster, up elbow with the backhand, down elbow with the lead hand, step across, pursue your rotation, back down elbow to the bridge of the nose. And those are your 9 basic setups and combinations using elbows and knees. Quick recap. Number 1, jab, flying knee. Number 2, jab cross, flying switch knee. Number 3, slip in, back up elbow, cross. Number 4, missed jab to spinning side elbow. Number 5, trapping, side elbow, backside elbow, up elbow. Number 6, from the clinch, side knee to the leg, side knee to the body, up knee to the face, back down elbow to the back of the head. Number 7, straight defensive spear elbow to side elbow to reverse grip clinch, side knee to the body. Number 8, up elbow to spinning up elbow to the body to spinning back fist on your way out. And number 9, up elbow, down elbow to spinning down elbow. Now, as we said with the basic elbows and knees, start by practicing these techniques, these setups and combinations very slowly at first. Make sure your stance is correct, your weight placement, your steps, your protection in the back on each one of the strikes, and that you can accurately hit the right spot with the different techniques in the right angle. Once you're able to do that, then slowly increase the power of your strikes, not going too fast yet. When you have the proper technique with good power in each strike, then you want to be able to do it faster and faster. So it's a good tool to do your combinations on the heavy bag, on a bob target. If you have somebody that can hold the pads for you on Thai pads, very good as well. And of course in shadow boxing as well, that's going to be really a good training tool for you. Now, same as we said with the basic elbow and knee strikes, really be careful if you apply these techniques in free sparring. Wear the proper protective gear and you gotta go real slow. These setups will create openings on your partners, your training partners, and you don't wanna be hitting them full force because you can really create some damage and then you lose your training partners and they won't be happy and they can return these strikes on you. That's no good either. So you wanna stay healthy, you wanna keep your partners healthy as well so you can practice for a long time. So when you are integrating elbows and knees in your free sparring sessions, go extra slow, like slow motion to make sure that you're safe. Now for tips on how to be able to spar safely, check out our safe. Your basic fighting stance, front leg, side kick. I'll bring it up and point my heel straight towards the target. So I get lifted up and turn my hips at the same time. And then I'm gonna extend in a straight line going forward. My heel is staying in line with my hip. straight line, come back. At the point of impact, make sure your hips are in. Check out the full side kick tutorial for more details and some cool drills to practice your side kick. Next, the front groin kick, back leg. You're gonna go into it with your hips, lead with your knee, leg extends, go straight up, strike the groin, come back. Groin kick. Front push kick, a little bit different. I'm gonna bring my knee up higher so that I can extend my foot in a straight line going forward, hitting with the ball of the foot. That's your front push kick. Creating distance. And you got your roundhouse kick coming from the side. I'm gonna step out, create momentum with my hands here, turn my hips, push off the ground with my back leg, pop my hips into the movement, lead with my knee once again. Your knee points to where you wanna hit. So if you hit low, knee low. If you wanna hit high, knee high. Okay, you're gonna go over here, follow through the movement, throw your hand back at the point of impact to create a counterweight, add momentum, add speed. Once you're here, you can't see the target anymore. You're gonna pivot around, bring your foot to the ground, pivot around quickly so you can eyes right back on target, and legs supple so you can stop your rotation and have good stability. So here, here, and recover, nice and stable.
This is mostly about controlling variables, dealing with the fight before contact actually happens. So if I have a good faith belief that violence is imminent, I'm looking to hit first, basically. So it's counter to what people are generally taught. But here there's a big premium put on preemption. So if I'm with my family and I feel like I'm not able to de-escalate, I'm not able to talk myself out of it, then I'm looking to do a couple of things. I want to kind of raise the bad guy's guard, or raise his ego, lower his guard. As I'm doing this, I'm getting outside of his elbows because I would rather not stay directly in front of him where all of his power, all of his tools are. So I'm going to operate outside of his elbows if I can. I'm talking with my hands. This fence is designed to put something between me and him. And it also gives me checks. If he would happen to go first, my hands are at least in place to do something. My hands are here from this range. If he goes first, I'm toast. I got nothing. As I make that step, as I get outside the elbows, I'm gonna open up my lead foot. This is gonna allow my hips to follow through the shot. So as I get there, hands are up, I'm gonna ask him a brain engaging question, which tends to be my action trigger as well. So I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, do I know you? As an example. And what this does is it engages his brain. What I want is him responding to me. Doesn't matter what his response is. I know now that he's responding. He's not hitting me. He's not thinking about hitting me. He's not thinking about me hitting him. So as I get there, I'm sorry, do I know you? And then I want to take my shot, okay? As he goes to respond, not only is his brain engaged in responding to me, but his mouth open. So his jaw is loose, so that's the shot that I get. So I'm hitting with the heel of the palm, the rest of the hand follows through. Hip and a shoulder get out in front of the shot just a little bit. What I'm looking for, boom, is that. If I get the jawline, that's ideal. But I'll take the temple, the ear, behind the ear, the side of the neck, the brachial plexus there. For people that are a bit more advanced, we'll have them close the fist down, throw a line-up punch in with the top two knuckles. The body mechanics are the same though.
Are there considerations for a follow-up? What happens to it when that strike lands where you want it to be in the way that you want it to happen?
Yep, if it lands where I want it to be, the way that I want it to happen, the follow-up is get the hell out, leave. And again, situation will dictate. If I'm with my family, all that's gonna come into play because it doesn't matter how fast I can move, how fast can I move with my 6-year-old. So yeah, we train beyond just this. Boom, maybe I go inside leg kick or I follow up and I clinch or whatever it's gonna be. But if it goes the way that I want it to go, the follow-up is leaving, leave the scene, get out of here. Because I don't know if he's armed or got friends or whatever, so I don't want to linger any longer than I have to. I'm looking for this to be the punch of my life, boom, take him off the planet and get. What I'm wanting is when I make contact here, that, which causes the brain to shift inside of his skull, crashing into the side of the skull, hopefully we get, looks like he stepped in a hole, and then I'm out.
Self-defense essentials to protect yourself. In a self-defense situation, your ready stance is going to give you your best chances of staying on your feet and remaining balanced, generating power when you strike, and ultimately being ready to escape quickly. Stagger your feet by taking your right leg in the back if you're right-handed, left leg in the back if you're left-handed. Bend your knees and bring your back heel slightly off of the ground. Hands are up in front of your face with your elbows pointed down to the ground. Palms are forward, chin is tucked, shoulders are shrugged up slightly. You want to set an effective boundary. Use short, concise action words. You're going to be making eye contact and using a deep, loud belly voice to do so. Stop, back up! Back up now! When striking in self-defense, you want to aim for vulnerable areas in order to give yourself the best opportunity to slow, stun, or stop him long enough for you to get away. Those 4 main places we're aiming for are going to be the eyes, the throat, the nose, and also the groin. You can use your entire body as a weapon to strike with in a self-defense situation where you have to escape. We're going to start with the heel of your palm. This strike would be going to the nose on somebody. You want to use your hips and your shoulders and rotate them in order to generate power. Here's what it looks like. Use your shin bone to target the groin, anywhere from the bottom of your knee to your instep. That's where you tie your shoelaces. I generate power by pushing off the ground, driving my knee up, and then flicking my foot out, making contact with the groin. Use elbow strikes to target the throat. You want to fold your arm completely. And if I'm sending a forward elbow to the throat, I'd make contact with the flat part right below the tip of my elbow. Right here. I'm rotating my hips, my shoulders, and my same side foot in order to generate power. If I want to send this elbow behind, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to rotate the opposite foot. This time I'm making contact with the flat part right above the tip of my elbow, right to the throat. Use your knee to strike to the groin if you're close to him or if he's close to you. I fold my leg completely, making contact with the very top of my knee. And this is going to go directly to the groin. I'm going to grab him so that I can increase power, fold the knee, right to the groin. The most effective way to strike to the eyes is by connecting your fingers and your thumbs together to make a really strong point. From here, I could send one or the other, or I could send both strikes right to the eyes. To defend against a choke from the front, you want to bring your hands up as quickly as possible, keeping your arms straight and connecting your upper arms to your ears. Keep your arms straight as you make a quick rotation to break the choke. Drop your elbows, turn into your ready stance. Deliver strikes to increase your opportunity to get away. Kick to the groin, palm strikes to the nose. To defend against choke from behind, we're going to do the same thing. As the choke comes on, you want to bring your hands up quickly. Arms are straight, ears and upper arms are connected. This time I'm going to make a full rotation to break the choke all the way towards him. I bring my elbows down, strike. Kick to the groin, palm strikes to the face, run to someplace safe. Defend yourself on the ground against someone who's standing up by taking one foot and bringing it close to your butt. The other leg is going to be bent with your knee in close to your chest and your toes pulled back. In order to kick to create space to get up, I want to lift my hips up as high as possible. I can aim for the knee, I can aim for the groin, or if he's coming in on me, I can aim for the face. Defend yourself from a bear hug from the front, that's somebody coming in and grabbing you, by doing the following. As the grab comes in, I drop my center of gravity. I'm going to use my hands to strike to the groin to get his hips back. I use the heel of my palm against the hip to keep enough space to knee. I can kick to the groin, palm strikes to the face. Run to someplace safe. To defend against a bear hug or grab from behind, as it comes on, I drop my center of gravity. I shift my hips to the side to open up the groin, use the palm of